for you to be able to make these observations. Because to notice this stuff, we got to be present. And I find that most people are not present, they're not associated, meaning it is, if you imagine to watch somebody in the first seat of the roller coaster, it's a different feeling, isn't it, than imagine yourself in the first seat in the front of the roller coaster. It's a total different experience. You're watching somebody in the front seat of the roller coaster, you don't have much feeling about it, do you? You're disassociated. But if you imagine yourself in the front seat of the roller coaster, if you don't like a roller coaster like me, you get queasy. Here we go again. Queasy is here too. Okay, so I get questions all the time, and obviously, when I first was introduced to this, I was confused. I was in a lot of self-talk myself, and I thought it was because of my language. And I said, you know, I can't do this because I don't speak English. And that's when one of my trainers said that English is the only language I speak. So get off the cross. Somebody else needs to wood and do the exercise. She told me. So I had to really hang up the phone with myself. I was on the phone with myself all the time. People that have a lot of self-talk, they also, I don't remember if I mentioned this last week or not, but it's good that I reiterate this if I did, and if I didn't, you'll hear it for the first time. People that talk to themselves a lot, they actually have a telephone position. Their head is on the side. And sometimes when people are really heavy into their self-talk like this, I go, somebody needs to hang up the phone and you know who you are. And I see people straighten up, you know, and I don't have to say who it is, and I don't have to point a finger at anybody. People know. So, to be able to make these observations, to be able to hear people are speaking in visual, auditory, and feelings, and be able to match that, as we said the last week, you know, if people are visual, you match the visual. If people are auditory, you match the auditory, and then you can lead them into your favorite mode. I just did this. You know which one is my favorite mode, right? So we need to be present. To be able to notice the eyes, we need to be present. Otherwise, it's like, you know, you're blinking and you miss it. When you are disassociated, you also miss it. You know, if you're busy down here talking to yourself, you know, I wonder if they're going to pay attention to me. I wonder if I get my message across. Obviously, you're getting further away from the people. You're inside of yourself. Your eyes are down, and you miss what's going on in front of you. In order for us to notice those things, we need to be present. Now, most people live in the past. It might be a surprise to you, or may not. But I'm here to say that most people live in the past. That's why they, you know, they miss a lot of things. If I am, you know, kind of slouched and like this, I'm in the past. But when I'm in the present, I step into my present, I feel balance, I feel strength, I feel even taller. Because when you're in your present, your spine lengthens. And it's why people say, you know, I do a session with people, I get them in touch with their strength. They get up and they go, oh, I feel taller. And I go, oh, I'm magical. I even stretched you. So I'm going to keep doing this until I become 6 feet tall. Okay. So when you are present, you are able to see a lot more things. Okay? Able to be aware of a lot more things. When you step into the future, now there's people that are always waiting for the pie in the sky. You know, I'm going to be happy when they live in the future. You know, they haven't experienced the present yet, so they step into, oh, everything is hunky-dory. The people in denial, you know, like kids are getting in trouble in school. They're not doing their homework, and the parents say, no, not my daughter, not my son, and they wouldn't do that. Why? Why? Because they're not present, they're not noticing. They live in this fantasy land that their kids are the best and nobody is like their kids and nobody should say anything about their kids. There's, they do this with each other. So, as a human being in society, to be able to live life in a rewarding way, we need to be awake. We need to be present. And the more present we are, the easier it is to use all the functions that we have. The visual, the auditory, the feelings, the smell, and the taste. All of them. Okay? So, I'd like you to stand up and spread around a little bit so you have room. Notice how you feel where you are. Just notice how you feel.
I feel present.
You feel present, okay. Now I'd like you to take a step forward. Imagine your present is in front of you, like a step in front of you or a step in front of you, okay? And as you go into the present, I'd like you to take a deep breath just like I did. And relax. In your present, how do you feel? A little more alert?
More relaxed.
More relaxed?
Energetic.
Energetic? Very good.
Acceptable.
Acceptable. Oh, I was going to discard you, but I guess I won't. Okay, let's go back here again. Remember, the mind works on comparison. Now that you went back to your normal state, what is the difference?
Well, it's a normal state.
It's a normal state.
Yeah,
It's where you hang out all the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Okay, very good. How does that feel?
Normal. Not happy, but normal.
What does that mean, a normal to you? What normal to you is different than normal to me.
Alert.
In your past, you were alert?
Yeah, alert, nervous.
I'm sorry.
Alert, nervous.
Nervous
Yeah.
and alert.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Nervous about what?
Yeah. Anything.
Fear.
He'll find something.
No, spirit.
Nervous that something is going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah?
Might happen.
Yeah. Which it
And
never
It
happens.
never happen in the future.
Yeah, which it never happens, but all the things I used to worry about, most of them didn't happen. But I was worried, How is it for you?
When I step back,
Uh-huh.
that I'm here in the present.
When you step back, you're in the present?
Yeah.
Okay. So you brought some of your present with you back there?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's step again into the present. How is it this time? Now it's the second time you go into your present. What else are you discovering?
Calm.
Calm. Which you didn't notice before. Not
Yes,
as much.
Yes or no.
Yeah, yes and no. Yeah, yes and no.
Same. I mean same, but energetic.
Energetic.
Yeah.
Okay. A little more energetic, a little more awake.
A little more weight.
Excellent. Okay, let's go back again. How does it, do you want to stay there now? Or you want us to be here?
Sure. No. Yeah, forward.
Yeah, this is what I hear in all my trainings.
Yeah.
When I take them back the second time, back there, the third time, I have them go into the present twice. Then I take them back again and they go, I don't want to be here anymore. Here we go again, and the mind is made a comparison. Over here it feels one way. When I'm present, it feels